Hello everybody, this is Sinister762 and we are back in No Man's Sky, and we are going to go ahead and say hello to everyone that's coming back to the channel and everybody that stayed and kind of checked things out along the way. You guys have been really awesome in helping out. I've been kind of lagging on a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know, radiation. Jeez, why you keep yelling at me, lady? But today we're going to take a little base tour, and we want y'all to come along with us. And our settlement here, I've integrated with the base with our base building expansion glitch that you can do. So I have a base computer that is way over there, and I've expanded it out to where I could put a few walkways in and make it look a little bit more settlement-ish, I guess. This is the center of town where you start your settlement before you buy your or build your administrator's office. Got a few houses running around. I think we have about 40 something, 30 or 40 Gek living in our little settlement here. You know, you don't see them running around too often. But this is a radioactive planet, so that really doesn't help a whole lot. I wanted to give you all a little bit of tour around. This building I really like, but it doesn't seem like a whole lot of people hang out here anymore. I like how the procedural decorating works. Hey, Bill. They've all started hanging out over here for some reason. I don't know what the game called it, but it's basically looks like a little bar or lounge, and we do have music from one of the, I guess, beat bike boxes, and that's kind of cool. I was going to ask everybody to leave a comment and see what we could call the bar lounge area. I really enjoyed the settlement update, or Frontiers update, because I like how the layout of the buildings is just kind of random, and the designs are fairly unique except for the smaller buildings. And with the base computer that I have way over there, I've been kind of trying to build stuff over here on these bases so I can utilize it as an actual base and not just the settlement. Oop, there's our save point, or at least one of them. We have several laid around. It's always really good to actually have that set up and ready to go, because we know how unstable this game can be at times, but we still love it. So I have a consistent supply of carbon because they've, you know, changed a few things since the last time I played. I really love the aesthetic of the new base pieces. You know, it adds a little bit of character to the buildings you can build. Not everything is snapping correctly, but I was going to take this building that I built and go ahead and try some of the decorating pieces, see if I could make it unique to me. There are certain things that I'm going to have in here just because I need them. Their little half wall was not an option, so I had to kind of put that couch there to make sure some bumbling idiot didn't fall down the stairs, or fall off the ledge, not necessarily down the stairs, because they can still fall down the stairs, but never seen anybody do it. The base and the settlement are pretty simple, but this is also my legacy save, and we're standing on the hammer that I've had for a very long time. It's not a maxed out ship by any means, but it gets the job done. It has a lot of firepower, a lot of carrying capacity, and we're gonna kind of wrap up this little run around of our settlement slash base I really enjoyed the simple fact that I can't always find the power spots on the planet, so you can set up your electromagnetic generators and get consistent power. I like how solar is legitimately a viable option now if you set it up correctly. I know it always has been, but sometimes it's been a little bit unreliable depending on how big you build your bases, but I'm fairly comfortable with the ability to build solar bases now. So thanks for hanging out with this part of the video. We're going to move into another section and see if we can get a few things going and introduce you to a new friend of mine. We had previously left to go to the Nexus and unlock a few things with what little nanites I have, and other base building pieces. I still had some salvage data and all that kind of stuff, or whatever they're calling it. So out of the lingo on the game right now. It's kind of rough. But if you can see there, the circle cordoned off area, we are building a marketplace. Ooh, wow, okay, can't fly, can't fly. Alright, let's flip around again and see if we can actually hit that landing pad. That was kind of rough. I do also like how they've changed up a lot of the stuff, because they always throw in stuff in the middle of these updates that you never really notice until you play for a while. This is still a problem though, and it consistently is, you know, with especially I guess PS4. It's probably a little bit less of an issue with, you know, PCs and higher end PCs that can run the game better than the PlayStation, obviously, because if you remember from the tour, there was a door there and it hasn't popped in yet. Oh wait, there it is. So I can't remember what we were going to build because, well, I forget stuff. But we do have separate containers for every building material that you might need to build anything, and I also unlocked several other things in the background to actually go ahead and keep going with this and try to expand. No, I can't even remember what I'm looking for. Dadgummit, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh look, nip. I do have another base in this save, which is my legacy save, so I've had this since day one. That's why I did all the hard work to unlock most of the things that I could find before they implemented the Nexus and everything else. Hit that save point so we don't lose any progress. I do like how they've gone ahead and changed up the spawn rates on the carbon planters. This is my freighter that I've had for a long time. It's an A class, but I like it because it looks like a particular style of ship that we won't mention from other universes. If anybody knows what that is, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. I'm going to take and try to keep looking around and maybe find a better one day, but A class is good enough for me. I do want to take and go get the modules you need to upgrade the ship, or upgrade your freighter, so you can actually kick it around and do everything you need to do to get it where you want it, because right now I don't have good enough hyperdrives, or I haven't upgraded the hyperdrive on it, so it can't go very far or to several of the other types of I'll, well, shut my brain down on that one. Star clusters, planets, and whatnot. But we're going to introduce you to my first pet that I collected. Don't have a name for him yet, but he's pretty awesome. I like the little spiny deals on his back. And he's pretty cool. He's not too overly, over the top as far as like size and all that kind of stuff. Oh, cool. We can get an egg. Can you give me an egg? I guess just hold on. Let's look in the menu. I don't think I read it correctly. If anybody can think of a name for this fella, just let me know down in the comments as well. Oh look, we can induce an egg. Get him to lay us an egg, which is, cool. Okay, so let's go look at this. Leaving fertile egg ready to hatch in 22 hours. Okay, well that's going to be a long time. We'll have to work on that. There's a genetic sequencer in the Nexus. Well, I guess we could try that out and see what we get, because I don't know anything about that. That could be interesting, because I think, if I remember correctly, you can take and go to the sequencer and you can change size and just change it up some. So we might mess with that later. So we're going to be wrapping up the video here pretty quick. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for whatever comments you may leave down in the comment section. And as always, don't forget to be awesome. Bye, everybody.